Minor County, a community in the process of revitalizing itself, inventing how rural regions can survive and in fact prosper in the 21st century. Some key components in Minor County's revitalization include medical services, business development, housing, and schools. Of course, there are also other components, but right now let's talk about these four. It's tempting to think you can focus on one area at a time. For example, first revitalize your business district, then schools, and then housing and medical services. But Minor County residents have found that doesn't work. In fact, the biggest lesson learned in Minor County is there must be simultaneous progress in all those areas for revitalization to happen. In other words, it's all connected. And it's the people of Minor County who make those connections happen. Here are some examples. How is housing for senior citizens connected to business development? When new job opportunities come up, potential workers need good housing in the community. At the same time, some seniors might be ready to move out of larger homes and into affordable, comfortable senior housing. If this happens, their homes become available for new families to move into, making it possible for people to take jobs in the community. And how do good schools affect business development? Quality schools are always something that families look for when considering moving for new employment. In fact, documenting that your rural school is academically excellent and offers small class sizes in a safe environment is a real advantage a small community can have attracting new workers. Something else families moving into an area want are good medical services, and that connects us back to senior housing. Of course, we want our seniors to be able to retire in the community where they've spent their lives. They've earned it, and they continue to offer so much to their community. But it's also important that seniors stay in the community because it's Medicare and Social Security payments that make it possible for a region to have good medical services. When people work together to make things happen, the connections between medical services, business development, housing, and schools seem limitless. Here are a few more connections between these components of community revitalization. Schools, in order to continue offering a wide variety of coursework and extracurricular activities, must keep their enrollment numbers up. With the creation of new jobs, families can move into a community and enroll their children in the local school system. To turn that around, schools can be a good resource for doing grassroots economic and business development research. For example, in Minor County, it was through an economic survey that students were able to get residents to consider supporting local businesses more. The result? Increased local spending, which greatly increased sales tax revenue for the county. And here's another housing and business development connection. Having attractive homes and neighborhoods will always be one of the first things people notice when deciding whether to locate in a community for any business reason. Providing affordable, comfortable housing for new families and seniors alike enables business and industry in the community to really grow. When working toward community revitalization, Minor County residents have found it's all connected. Focusing on one piece at a time may seem a manageable and pragmatic approach, but it doesn't work. The connections between medical services, business development, housing, and schools, and other components need to be secured tightly for a community to move forward. And remember, it's the people who make the connections between these different areas possible.